Hey, what's up? This is Course in Miracles. This is the 24th day in the 2020 calendar year and the 24th lesson in our course. This course, of course, is a course in miracles. And today's lesson is I do not perceive my own best interests. I do not perceive my own best interests. That's the lesson for the day. I do not perceive my own best interests. So, we'll go ahead and get started with our reading. Listen in here. I do not perceive my own best interests. In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. What a bold statement. In no situation that arises do you realize. By the way, the Course tells us we don't have to believe in this, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if you can tell, I'm feeling committed to doing this for now, but I'm feeling a little bit tired of it right now. And I'm like, I don't know if I believe in all this stuff, really. What do I believe in? I don't know. I'm not really sure, but that's okay. Hey, what's up? Arthurius Love, good day. Who else is here? I see there's another viewer. Make yourself known. Okay, so anyways, the Course says that we may actively resist this, but if we use it, we'll notice that its effects in our lives will be positive. So that's what I did with yesterday, and it did seem that when I did use it, it seemed helpful. So I do not perceive my own best interests. In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. Therefore, you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. Man, this is pretty intense, kind of harsh. What is it, intense or harsh? I'm not sure. It gets a little old sometimes. Thanks, Arturius Love. Thank you. It gets a little old sometimes. Is that Elliot, Arturius Love? I think that's Elliot. I'm not sure. Okay, anyways. Therefore, you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. It is inevitable then that you will not serve your own best interests. Yet they are your only goal in any situation which is correctly perceived. Otherwise, you will not recognize what they are. That makes sense, hey? Welcome, David. Welcome, David Youngs. So, that does make sense, actually. But yeah, you're right. I'm getting tired of this. Okay. Anyways, paragraph 2. If you realized that you do not perceive your own best interests, you could be taught what they are. If you were able to realize that you don't perceive your own best interests, you would be able to be taught what they are. But in the presence of your conviction that you do not know what they, in the presence of your conviction that you do know what they are, you cannot learn. So it's like I already think I know what I need or something like that, so I can't learn. So the way to learn is to let go, is what this is saying. The idea for today is a step toward opening your mind so that learning can begin. I do not perceive my own best interests. The idea for today, that idea is a step towards learning to open my mind so that learning can begin. Okay, the exercises for today require much more honesty than you are accustomed to using. A few subjects honestly and carefully considered in each of the 5 practice periods, so there'll be 5 practice periods. In each of the 5 practice periods, a few subjects considered carefully and honestly should be taken today. And will be more helpful than a cursory examination of a larger number. 2 minutes are suggested for each of the mind-searching periods which the exercises involve. 2 minutes. So 2 minutes for 5 exercise practice periods. The practice periods should begin with repeating today's idea. I do not perceive my own best interests, followed by searching the mind with closed eyes for unresolved situations about which you are currently concerned. So we should begin by repeating it. I do not perceive my own best interests. Then search your mind with closed eyes for any unresolved situations about which you are currently concerned. Anything that you're currently concerned. Boyfriend, girlfriend, pandemic, pandemonium, money, body, whatever. The emphasis should be on uncovering the outcome that you want. You will quickly realize that you have a number of goals in mind as part of the desired outcome, and also that these goals are on different levels and often conflict. In applying the idea for today, name each situation that occurs to you, and then enumerate carefully as many goals as possible that you would like to be met in this resolution. The form of application should be roughly as follows. So you're going to look for a situation in your mind that you know you aren't, it's unresolved for you. And then you're going to look for what you want of that. Hold on one second. Okay, so the way it goes, after you find an unresolved situation in your mind, you say to the situation, in the situation involving blank, so the situation involving boyfriend, girlfriend, the situation involving money, the situation involving the broken house or whatever, I would like blank to happen and blank to happen and so on. Try to cover as many different kinds of outcomes as may honestly occur to you, even if some of them do not appear to be directly related to the situation or even to be inherent in it at all. If these exercises are done properly, you will quickly recognize that you are making a large number of demands on the situation, which have nothing to do with it. You will also recognize that many of your goals are contradictory, that you have no unified outcome in mind, and that you must experience disappointment in connection with some of your goals, however the situation turns out, which means whichever way the situation turns out, if you got conflicting goals, you will experience disappointment if you have conflicting goals, right? It's true, if you have conflicting goals, no matter which way they turn out, you'll be disappointed. After covering the list of as many hoped-for goals as possible for each unresolved situation that crosses your mind, say to yourself, after covering the list of as many hoped-for goals as possible for each unresolved situation that crosses your mind, say to yourself, I do not perceive my own best interest in this situation, and then go for the next one. So 5 times today, I think it just says two unresolved situations, and then enumerate what you want to come from that, what you want to have happen with that, and keep the list running, and then you'll probably notice that some of your goals are contradictory, and say to yourself, I do not perceive my own best interests in this situation. Thank you, everybody. Good day.